Okay. Okay. Your event is starting. It says we are live.
We're live. Are we live? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. Woo.
How are we doing here? Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
I'm getting a little something. I'm getting a DNA chat again.
All right. So there is an ad that actually plays.
Okay, yeah, we look good.
Okay, I can actually lower the fan on my laptop here. Let's see. There we go.
I'm just gonna stop the stream.
It's just gonna crash completely. It's too much. It's too much to handle. We have so many emojis there, Jason. What the heck?
Yeah, my emoji game is very strong.
Oh shoot, definitely.
All right, let us know. Let us know if we're alive. If you're alive.
Yes.
If anybody's alive.
Let us know
there.
how the audio sounds right now, if it's all piping through.
Yeah.
And for those of you that are joining us really early right now, well, actually, I don't even know if this is... We're late, actually.
We're late.
Yes, we're just only a day late. We're so sorry, but it just happened that way.
But hopefully it's worth it, because we're actually not...
Yes, we are...
on the other side. This is like a full actual stream.
There is no divider here,
exactly.
folks. There is no divider.
Look at that. I'm placing my hand right behind and over. And what a great green screen.
Oh, shoot. So, if you haven't done so already, the show will start a little bit later. Right now, we are doing Q&A. You can drop some questions, comments, what have you. We'll try and answer them. But if you haven't done so already, if you're watching the stream live, smash that like button. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Yes, smash the like button.
Don't break the stream, bro.
Now you know how I have to do this.
Don't break the stream, bro.
I have to, like, re-preview this little eyeball here over and over and over.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay. All right. No worries. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Boca Bros.
The Boca Bros.
The Boca Bros.
I told Jason we should have just put Kai and Locke in the thumbnail and just called it Boca Bros / Monday Live. And just troll them and see what happens.
See what happens.
But they'd be forced to have to look at the video, though.
Yeah.
So I feel like someone would tell them.
The Boca Bros. Someone in Hong Kong told me, it's like, yeah, you guys are like the Boca Bros for Monday Live. But I was like, we started Boca Bros. I mean, we started Monday Live.
We did start.
We started Monday Live before Boca Bros.
But they don't do theirs live, though.
That's true.
They don't do theirs live. It's after the fact. They edit them.
Hey, live, you see all the shiz that goes on.
All the mistakes and errors.
All the mistakes. Okay. Let's actually read some comments.
Oh, they're saying the audio is a bit low. Let me go ahead and try and bump it. Oh, that is the maximum already.
Okay.
We'll try to talk closer to the microphone.
Yeah, we only have one mic. We're going to share one mic.
All right. We tried doing two mics before, but it creates an echo. We have to have like these special podcast mics to really separate the audio.
All right. Let's see here. Well, David Lopez says audio sounds good. It's noisy at my work, so I had to set up my phone speakers. Thunder Gaming says sounds great. Michael Mistro Pierce says he can't hear us nor see us. You may need to get your eyesight and your hearing checked out.
Wait, what? I don't even see. Oh, there. Oh. Hopefully. Let's see here. Eli says, what's up?
Eli, we just saw you.
I know. We just saw him.
Nicholas Jr. Galindo says, first time watching, and I'm pumped. Oh, man.
Wow. A lot of pressure there.
Set the expectations low, all right?
Just keep them down here. We'll be all good, guys. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
What time? Chris is saying, what time is the show? Chris meets exotics.
I don't know. Someone says the audio is low, so I'm gonna do my best to talk into the mic.
Yeah, normally the show starts at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a Monday, but we just delayed the show because of impending news that was going to eventually happen.
Yeah,
based on rumors. So
yeah, we just figured it'd be better to do the live today because obviously the new lens got officially announced. We didn't want to go off on rumors, and what else? What else dropped? I don't even know what else dropped.
There was we'll talk about it. I guess a remote.
The remote dropped.
No one's hyped for the remote, but I am. I'm definitely
hyped for the remote.
It's a Bluetooth remote.
It's $80.
It's a Bluetooth remote.
That's the main topic. That's the
thing that no one's talking about. It's that remote.
We'll talk about it. We'll be the first ones. We'll be the only. I don't even know what we are. We'll be the only YouTubers to be covering the $80 Bluetooth remote.
What is it? David Lopez like waiting for Potato Jet to show up and complete the Triforce. Oh my god.
Can't make any promises.
No problem.
Potato Jet is doubling subscribers every day, so
shoot.
He's already like way beyond reaching.
Oh.
All right.
Michael Mishra's like, I know that room. You're in Las Vegas.
Don't review the room.
Hey, they're trying to pinpoint. This is not good. I was telling Jason earlier, it's like, watch, they're gonna identify this exact location of this room, the curtains, the way they're set up, and pinpoint the exact room location.
Yeah, we're staying at
Circus.
Circus.
There you go.
Circus, guys. Quiet, Alex. No one has to know where we are.
Right now we're still in pre-show mode, so Chris meets exotics. Do you have links? I just have a B&H link to a pre-order page for the lens, so you can check it out in the description if you want to.
Yep. Okay. There's some people who are like, "There's a remote? What remote?"
See, they don't know about this remote.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it today. We promise you. I don't even know what the remote is.
It's just Bluetooth. It's the only difference.
That's the only thing I know is Bluetooth.
MJ Adams says, I'll be there in a minute, guys. I am terrified.
Oh, boy.
We're going to get a knock on the door, and we'll be gone. We'll be gone.
We're not where we say we are. All right. Let's see. Very cool. Awesome. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're still in pre-show mode. We're about 15 minutes away from starting the show. We're very excited for you guys to be joining us.
Yeah, on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Get subscribed. And make sure to check out our other stuff, which I'm sure you have already done so. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. All right.
Cool. All right. So David Lopez says, tell Vivian I checked my bank account and I have enough for the A6400.
Wait, what? What's going on?
I don't know.
That's nice, David. It's a good camera. We will talk about it. We'll talk a little bit about it. I was using it today.
Oh, gosh. It's bad.
Don't do it.
Wait, what? Don't buy it? What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
oh, it's a different situation.
Danny's setup is pretty garbage. We'll talk about that.
What? What are we talking about?
Michael Mistro here says he's at the bar right now.
Jason Bong and Danny.
Well, we'll bring Monday Live to the bar.
Look, Chris Dye says potato tonight. Oh, is it?
He says French fries and potato tonight.
Ooh. Crispy, meaning good.
Crispy
potato tonight.
Crispy and baked, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm the Brown. Who is this cool channel? You guys should do this every week. Damn it, I'm the Brown. So sorry.
We're trying. We're trying. Vincent Vega, no one knows about the filters. What filters?
Yeah, I saw that too about filters, but
yeah, like new CPLs, right? The circular polarizers and ND filters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
I think it's just because like the G Master announcement really like overshadowed like everything else that they kind of announced. If they had made the announcement where it's like, hey, here's our new CPLs and here's our ND filters on the G Master or the remote controlling the I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, because we need that Bluetooth remote if we're gonna vlog with the 135. Obviously, we're so far away from the lens, we have to hit the record button.
Vlog with a 135. Yeah. Holy smoke.
Yeah.
We talked about that, right? We're gonna use a boom pole.
Yeah.
Extend it all the way out.
Vincent, we need your help. Okay, you gotta let us know all the details right now before the show officially starts, which is about 13 minutes. So let us know everything about the CPLs and ND filters.
Chris Meets Exotic says, by the way, because of you, I bought the A7 Mark III, and I love it. 2-month anniversary.
And that's the funny thing earlier, because we talked about when the A7 III came out, and it was literally this time last year. Camera, best mirrorless camera of 2018. It's gonna go in for 2019 as well.
Yeah, there's nothing really on the market right now. I think that sounds very close to it.
It's insane. Rot Victoria, yo, what's up, boys from Disneyland? What are you doing? Just enjoy your Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Why are you watching us? Unless
maybe they're just listening in. You know what I mean? They're like walking around and listening to the show.
Who does that? I don't even listen to myself.
I don't know.
I get tired.
I wonder. For those of you that are here, I mean, is there anyone that just does the listening? They just listen to the audio?
Yeah, we're very curious. We were talking in the car earlier. It was like people watch us on their 4K TV, and this is a stream of
Francisco,
720p stream. But yeah, Joaquim Zhang asks, "Is it Monday now?"
Yes,
it is.
It is Monday today.
We dictate when Monday is.
Yes, we should just be hosting Monday lives on a completely different day.
We'll do Monday Live whenever we feel like it.
I just called Monday Live. I think we're good. Oh, Francisco has been summoned. He's here.
Oh, shoot.
We have summoned Francisco. He has appeared. A wild Francisco has appeared.
Yeah. David Lopez. Now we get the best lens of 2019. We're going to have that debate. Discussion. 135 best lens or absolute garbage. Got some polarizing comments earlier.
Boris says hello from New York. Boris, what's going on, man?
What's up? Hello from beautiful Michigan.
Who's in Michigan?
I am. We are. This is Michigan.
Right.
Trying to throw people off track.
Exactly.
We're not in Vegas.
We're in Michigan.
We're not at some pyramid-looking... anyways. KB from Las Vegas. So, have A7R3. Is it worth getting the A7 III as well? That's a tough question.
I mean, I have that combo. I mean,
yeah. For me, I always feel like it'd be nice to have both A7R3s and have both A7 IIIs. I mean, I have both A7 IIIs, so that's an issue right there.
But what does the A7R3 give you, or what does the A7 III give you that the A7R3 doesn't? I would say there's an edge on the autofocusing on the A7 III, but it depends on what you're doing specifically. I would say there is an edge based on what I've done testing.
They really complement each other. It really depends. I mean, for me, it's just like the hybrid shooting. You know, A7R. Actually, A7R3 is a really killer video camera as well. You know, it's like with that monitor brightness all the way up to sunny weather, it's just much brighter than the A7 III. So I love using it a lot. We were shooting out in the desert earlier with the A7 III, and I was like, I can't see my screen. I mean, I can see my screen, but it's not as bright as the A7R3.
Right.
Anyways.
Rod Victoria updated us. Watching you in line for the Cars ride.
Oh, I love the Cars ride.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect. You're waiting in line.
It's exciting.
You got to kill a whole hour. You can just watch this podcast.
You know, the trick is you go for the single rider line. You don't go for the family party line. You just got to ditch them and just go straight for the single rider.
Eli here goes like, I watch on my phone. Not even full screen, just a little 1 to 2 inch box. I would be fine with 240.
All right, okay, all right. I appreciate that, Eli.
Considering we're just a potato podcast, I think we're good.
Yeah. Let's see here. MJ says that's funny because I'm actually in Michigan. We gotta have to change location now.
Oh shoot, he's gonna find us.
All right, we are now. We're gonna have to use a VPN and switch our location to Virginia.
Okay.
It's West Virginia state.
Jason, just stop already.
Okay,
don't even mention anything.
South Virginia?
Don't even say anything.
Or it's just Virginia. Oh gosh.
Jason,
I'm sorry.
Don't even mention anything.
I'm just making everybody from Virginia.
If you could somehow Frankenstein features, this is from Nicholas here, from any camera currently released and create your own camera, what would you build? What was that sound?
Oh, I don't know. Our lights are falling apart. Great start to the show.
What'd you say, Jason? Our lives are falling apart? Exactly. I think the only thing for me I with the A7 III is just a flippy screen.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's so...
I think once that's pretty there. I think it's there.
I'll be honest. It was. I was trying to vlog with the A7 III, and I was just like, man, you know, after using the flip up screen from the 6400, I was like, I kind of missed that. And then when I was playing with yours today, I was like, it helps a lot. That flip up screen helps a lot.
Yeah, I think that's about it already. And then, you know, just updating the touch screen, but that's like, I would like sort of that Canon-esque kind of menu setup, but that's me though. But the flip out screen with the user interface would be a good one.
Yeah.
That's what I would look at. Okay.
Let's see here. Chris Dye says, if I was in Vegas now, I'd be at Excalibur. Hopefully 2020 I can go. 2020 everyone's going to be in Tokyo.
Oh, is it moving somewhere else?
Oh, no, I'm just talking about the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Talking about WPPI? I don't know. Thoughts on using full manual lenses like the Voigtlander and the A7 III? Yeah, you can, you know, deal with the manual focus. I think if you're the one behind the camera, manual focus is fine. If you're the one in front of the camera, that's a problem. Let's see here.
Chris Dye is asking, how was the shoot today? Did you do video and pictures or just video, Jason?
I did everything.
There you go. He did both.
Oh gosh, everything.
Francisco is asking, what are you going to do to celebrate your 100,000 subs, Jason?
By making more dang videos.
Oh.
Gotta blast those content out. Nothing's gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's see here.
Gathus saying, call me Paco. Good day, fellas. I must say that I follow both of you guys on YouTube and your videos are very helpful. Just bought the small rig for the A7R3 and now looking for the attachments.
Nice.
There we go.
Vincent Vega, I just wish you had the tilty flip screen from the A99.
That thing goes all the way up.
Yeah, if you want to talk about Frankenstein, that's Frankenstein. That is just like,
yes,
are fully articulating, just flipped up, and I don't even know.
Folks, we're going to start the show officially in about 5 minutes or so just hang tight. This is all just pre-show banter right now. But if you haven't done so, just letting you know, smash that like button. Oh, crap.
Guys, you got to stop.
Okay? Get subscribed.
It's like,
you know what streaming. I do this, Jason? I actually have a really tiny monitor. I would put this onto like a tiny, this little tiny monitor, and it's really hard for me to see that.
Oh my gosh, there should be a hotkey where you can do that.
Now that you remind me, I got to be careful because I set up hotkeys one time, and the hotkeys will just do something random.
Oh gosh. All right.
Well, nothing crazy. It's not on this profile, but I did look into doing hotkeys.
Screen share. Let's see. Let's see. I think someone was talking about the Tamron 17-28 lens. Have we talked about that yet?
Actually, we haven't. We haven't talked about it officially, having been announced.
Oh,
we can talk about that.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure. We should. Let me add that onto the notes. What our thoughts are on about that.
Chris Dye says, Francisco, why don't you go crash there live? He's too. How can he? We're in Virginia right now. How can he?
I thought we were in New York.
We can be anything. New York.
Okay.
The hotel. Let's see.
Eli's like, we all like the video. Deep breath, Danny. Okay, thanks, Eli. Appreciate it. MJ Adams saying, I'm on the elevator. God damn it.
Oh, boy. Can't anticipate. We should do a Monday Live.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
We do Monday Live?
We should do a live Monday Live.
It is live.
Just have a meetup, book an auditorium.
Oh, how do I make... Sorry, guys.
Let's see.
It's just that the mic is kind of at a distance. We'll try to talk louder. I just don't want...
We'll try to talk louder and we'll talk into the mic.
All right. We'll try to.
Yeah. Family Tech. My two favorite YouTubers here: Potato Jet and Armand.
What? I'm offended, by the way. I'm very, very offended. Thank you. I'm very offended.
All right, we're at least somewhere. We're not the duo we want to be mistaken for, but we'll take it.
Nicholas says, just called the front desk and ordered you guys room service. Hope you like it.
Oh boy. It's like a knock and it's like, uh-oh, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. All right, do you guys think it's worthwhile for a landscape photographer to upgrade from an R2 to an R3?
I think it's not, if it's not holding you back,
yeah,
I think you're fine.
I don't really think so. Yeah, the only thing I would say is like if you need the better battery life and the joystick, but I really don't think you would probably be too bothered by that.
It depends on what kind of landscape photographer you are. I'm sure there's all kinds of different varieties.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you just plop down, you bring spare batteries or an extra battery charger, I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, just plug it in.
You're good.
Zed Pro Media, yo, what's up, my dude?
Oh man, it's been a while.
Gotta make sure you give 2 thumbs down to this video now that he's
Stop
here.
saying that. They might do the first one and forget the other one.
It's like, oh yeah. Oh, Max heard us asking the important questions. Why aren't you guys using a MacBook?
Why don't you use MacBooks? What do you mean? This show is sponsored by Gigabyte and
Bang. I don't know. It's just easy. We just thought it'd be easier for us to edit on Premiere Pro all the 4K content, which apparently it's not anymore. Anyways,
although Jason's been having some problems, I don't know if we'll talk about that.
We're waiting for the 16-inch MacBook Pro.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
16-inch MacBook Pro. You guys heard about that one?
Yeah. Francisco anniversary appearance on Monday Live. Hell yeah.
I know.
Come on in. Let's see.
I like how Max had asked about what do you think of Fuji cameras. Zed Pro's the guy to ask.
Yeah. Check out Zed Pro for all your Fuji needs.
Yes.
He's not the Fuji guy, but he has more Fuji knowledge than we.
Yes.
Both of us combined.
Chris Dye. Francisco, get a few other photographers together and crash the live.
Oh,
no.
Boy. Can't. Not ready. Not ready for that. Preetam asks, can this 135 1.8 new Sony lens be used with APS-C? Well, yeah, of course. Any full frame lens can be used with APS-C. Bodies.
Any full frame? Yes.
Yeah.
I had to think about that.
I mean, you're gonna get like this massive crop, whatever 135 times 1.5 is.
Yes.
Someone help us out with math.
Someone's asking, any plans on testing the MC11 or Metabones on the A6400? I actually tested it out today. I was using the Sigma 35 1.4 on the Alpha 6400.
Oh, we got a super chat donation for $1.99. Here's $1 for each of you. Here's the problem. It's $1.99. Who gets the 99? Who gets the dollar?
I do. I get both. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you very much. Mad Fan says, watch Louis Rossman. You'll never want to buy a MacBook again. I know. Scares me. The keyboard scares me the most about the MacBook.
Who's this guy? He does MacBook stuff?
Louis Rossman? Yeah, he does repairs on MacBooks.
Oh, and he's not recommending a MacBook.
I wouldn't. I mean, he's pro repair about being able to repair your stuff. So yeah, there's issues with Apple. I mean, it's not they're
not perfect.
It's if you like the ecosystem, but we're not gonna talk about that because we're not a Mac show.
Yeah, it's okay. Moving on.
Corey's asking us really quick. Are you guys gonna go to NAB?
No.
I don't have any plans just yet on that.
Unfortunately not. How dare you? It's 7 o'clock, Danny.
Oh, Cloud Creative's on the they're here.
Everyone's here.
Oh, oh boy.
Are you guys still at the photo shoot?
I know. What if they are? Folks, it is 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a Monday. Thanks for joining us on Monday Live.
Yeah. Boca Bro edition.
Boca Bro edition. I am that one camera guy, and here with the co-host,
Jason Vong.
We are finally here on one show together. It's been since the summer that we had this happen, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
it was
insane.
In the summer.
I don't know. It's always fun to have having these kind of live shows in person. No longer we have to worry about Danny being potato because now we're both potato.
You keep saying that we're going to summon Potato Jet.
Yeah. Say his name enough. Potato Jet, Potato Jet, Potato Jet. He'll just appear.
So we are going to get started on the show, but we'll give a quick preview on some things we'll talk about. We are going to talk about the Sony 135 F1.8, which has been officially announced.
Heck yeah.
Someone mentioned the Tamron 17-28. We'll talk a little bit about that because it's actually official now in terms of its release. There was other lenses too, the 35 and also a 35-150.
Yeah, if it's not Sony, it doesn't matter.
It is Sony. It's an FE.
No, I mean like if you're talking about the other lenses, the 35 and stuff.
Right. So we can just kind of chime in a little bit about that. There is this really awesome remote, Jason. Did you hear about this Bluetooth remote?
No, please enlighten me.
If you don't know anything about it, we will talk a little bit about it. Everyone's excited about it, Jason. There was something else, but I don't think anyone's excited about the other thing. But this remote,
I think the remote is home run.
I think that's exactly
the best product Sony has created.
We might, I don't know, there's some other things we might mention. But anyway, those are the main topics. But you know how things start on the show. We start off with hashtag New Gear.
New Gear.
Let us know what you recently picked up this past week.
Yeah.
Right? Just anything you've recently been buying, or maybe you're thinking about buying. That's fine too.
Let us know. Hashtag New Gear.
Yes.
So before we get that started, should we reiterate what happened yesterday with No Monday Live really quickly?
For people
who are just tuning in right now at 7 p.m. So yesterday we just figured that we're here at NAB. We're here at WPPI, but the official show hasn't really started until today, I guess, or tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, so we figured it'd be better to do a live after all the announcement happened. That way we have a better topic to talk about instead of just running on rumors.
And there's even other announcements from other manufacturers that came out, too.
Yeah.
So more people are announcing stuff now than they were on Monday, so we'd be missing out. Yeah. The funny thing is, when we did this last year, the A7 III was announced on a Monday.
Yeah.
So it would have been... we started the show earlier because we had anticipated the announcement happening. Yeah. So we were able to do a really fun show for that. But this one, the rumors are all pointing towards the official announcement on Tuesday, which was today, right?
Yeah.
We're in Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday Live. It's a Monday Live Tuesday edition. So
there we go.
And we'd like to thank you guys for joining us.
Absolutely.
On a Tuesday, on a very late Monday Live. But we're glad to have you guys here, and we'll do our best to put on the best show
that we can
of WPPI.
The final show. I mean, the Tuesday Live show.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Oh shoot. They said do a fusion and turn the potato chip.
Do you guys know that if you store the images straight to an SSD? Wait, that's not a. Wait, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. That's Q&A. I'm like.
Sorry about that.
I'm moving too ahead of time. Sorry, no Q&A. Hashtag New Gear right now.
We'll do some Q&A later.
We'll do Q&A later.
Yeah, we are in hashtag New Gear. So Jason, while we're at that topic, anything you've picked up recently or gotten?
No. I mean, I got a chance to play with the 135, but
it's over.
Whoa.
Oh, there's nothing there.
No, it's right there. Just show it to them. It's okay.
Okay,
it's all right.
You sure?
Here it is.
You
Ready?
sure? Oh. We should not be teasing them. They will just do do the 2 thumbs down twice.
Yeah.
I mean, once.
No, twice.
No, it's because it's called twice. They'll do it once, and then that's twice.
No,
All right.
Please.
That was a pretty bad joke.
No,
guys, I'm really trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying really hard.
I don't think I really bought anything new as of late. What about you?
The
6400.
I mean, I talked about this already, but it's already in. I did a little talk about it, but I've had more time with the camera. Shot with it today. I guess we can chime in a little bit about the shootout a little bit.
Yeah.
But using the 56 1.4, because I promised I would do a video on it. I will get to it at some point in my life. Tried it with the Sigma adapter with the 35 1.4. Fantastic. Working all right for me. Yeah, just having a blast using the 6400. I do want to keep using it and just get a good feel for it. It just takes time.
Yeah, you had that cage with your A6400.
Yes.
Which I thought was a little ridiculous.
You think it's bad? I like the cage, though.
I don't know. I feel like my little bottom plate with the bracket's better.
You think
Calling
so?
it now. It's better.
To each their own. We'll see.
It's a wonky setup.
We'll have people vote on that. What do they prefer more, a cage
you guys prefer
or
a cage, or you prefer the little bracket setup that I have for the Sony A6400, where I can attach the mic to the side? Danny kind of had a little funky, and then he wanted to take off his cage too. That was a problem.
Well, I didn't have any quarters or anything, but I figured it out though. Jason, come on, relax, man. It's easy.
I had a quick release.
It wasn't a
problem.
problem.
Releases, pop, pop, pop. Everything's out, ready to go.
All right. Okay.
Starting some shiz on the Monday Live.
Starting some problems already.
It's the end of Monday Live. I'm telling you right now.
That's already happened in season 1 of Monday Live series, the final show.
Yeah, what's that thing flashing on your screen? Maybe
there is nothing flashing on the screen right now.
Maybe you guys should listen to what's flashing on the screen. All right.
I'm probably just going to unsubscribe. Damn it.
Worst show ever.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Tanner Sebastian says, hashtag New Gear, got a photo book of some of my favorite work for an interview that I have for a marketing position. It's for myself to display at my own house. Very nice.
Cool. 42 Pros New Gear Peak Design Cuff for the A7 Mark III, and another Rode Video Micro, and pre-ordered the Tamron 17 to 20. You
How
can
is
do that?
that? How is that even possible? No,
Maybe with local shops.
Yeah, no, he's saying he's pre-ordered in his head, so he's gonna pre-order when there's a pre-order.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get it.
Eli says hashtag New Gear dual hard drive dock and a WD black 1 terabyte.
Man. Nice. Fathom Rocker, New Gear, Dell XPS 9570 i9, 32 gigs, 1 terabyte NVMe, SSD, editing beast. So excited.
Garbage MacBook Pros.
Are you using Premiere Pro, Fathom Rocker, and are you editing in 4K, and do you make proxies? I'm curious.
See, Rod Victoria says picked up the Bodice 25Us, waiting for the 24 GM to get in stock.
Such a close vocal length, though. What do you do?
It's literally. I honestly think they're almost the same.
Right?
They're almost the same.
Rod, you're gonna get 2 of them. They're kind of in the same place. Knight Rider 21 New Gear got the RAV powered dual battery charger using your link. Love it.
My link, your link,
all links.
All links.
There we go.
Danny, damn. 6400 with the 18 to 135. Very nice.
Fire. That one Chinese guy. New Gear, orangutan Kagwama, 85mm for my boosted board, and control cable for Ronin S. Finally came in.
It's not a boosted board, but it's a dolly system for when you shoot videos. Hashtag New Gear from Robert McDaniel. I'm not selling my 4-week-old Bodice 135. Thank you, Jason. That's categorized as hashtag old gear.
Do it. Sell it. No, I'm kidding. Don't.
Whoa. Come on now. Come on.
Tyson Tran, New Gear 24mm F1.4 G Master, just in time for travels to Vietnam.
All right. Very nice. I'm lost.
Nicholas says, New Gear, nothing, because I'm too indecisive.
Oh. Let's see here. Chris Imamura, bang. Pineapple Haze. I've never tried Pineapple Haze.
Have I? I don't think I have either.
We're gonna find bang after this, because we're
really low on energy, and
Yeah.
I'm driving back. Oh,
You're
my.
crazy. He's gonna drive back from New York all the way to wherever he lives just to get back to work, just to teach his kids.
Just came here for 2 days, and I'm leaving already tonight.
Dedication.
early in
I'm
the
telling
morning.
you, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I don't know how much they know I suffer. All right, here we go.
Francisco Hernandez, a pair of Mag boxes. Very nice.
Rye says, wife got me the new 12.9-inch iPad Pro, new gear.
All right.
Awesome.
We got some people with Team Cage when we're talking about the 6400 with the cage setup. We got
That's right.
we got MJ says it's better. All right, that one Chinese guy says it's better.
That's right.
You guys need to see the light. Trust me. Use the brackets. You use the Vong bracket. You use the Vong bracket. You won't go back.
No,
The
cage
Vong
is-
bracket.
I'm sure Small Rig will make a cage specifically for the 6400.
Well, I'm gonna go to is it Alibaba, AliExpress?
AliExpress.
Get those brackets. Print my name on it. The Vong bracket.
You should.
And sell hundreds of those.
You should. Knight Rider 21. Oh no, he says Team Cage on that one. Long Wen got the Sony A9 for 2,700 buckaroos, man.
What?
That's pretty
Sorry,
sick.
A9 with this what? 20
And
what?
the Weeble Lab.
I'm not seeing this. Hey, can you just sell me yours?
No.
Hashtag new gear from Jake T A73 with the Zeiss 16 to 35, 24 to 70 GM and 85. What a complete collection that is.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
42 Pro says Cage is nice, but put the mic on the opposite side of the EVF. That's what he did. I just feel like it's a little bit wonky.
I think it's fine. Stop roasting on me. Fathom Rocker says yes. 4K, no proxies now. Premiere Pro,
Nice.
no proxies.
Boris.
But Fathom Rocker, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put
Don't do it.
four 4K clips
Don't do it.
on the layer on top of each other.
Don't even try.
Play it back. Add like an effect on a couple of them and play it back.
Just be satisfied with what you got. Do not listen
Then
to Danny.
you will need to do
do
proxies.
not
Fathom Rocker.
trust me. Do not listen to Danny.
Trust
You're
me.
fine with what you got. Boris C says hashtag new gear set of snow tires.
Nice. Is it
need
snowing
that.
in New York? Ron
Wow.
Victoria's gonna sell the bodice. It's gonna sell it
How dare you?
for the GM.
How dare you? Watt even. Hashtag new gear 16mm 1.4 from Sigma. Very nice.
Bo Ortiz. I hope I'm saying that right. Sony 18105.
Casper says gonna buy the SLA 135 A mount.
Oh, the A-mount version. MJ selling a Tamron for the GM. Ooh.
Oh, controversy. Knight Rider Vong bracket is all wrong. Can't go wrong with the Vong bracket. All right.
Aaron got the 18 to 105 for a good deal. All right.
All
Dave
right.
Sincere's in the house. What's going on, man? Okay, folks, we are going to go ahead and start the show information. Hopefully, we'll have some show notes later posted. It might not happen today. We'll see. But we're going to talk about the Sony 135 F1.8, the Tamron stuff that came out, this amazing Bluetooth remote that everyone is ignoring.
It's just the best
Game
thing
changer.
ever. It is
Game changer.
absolutely a must-have in your bag for $80.
Are you sure on the price?
I'm just making things up.
Just like the Sony. Speaking of price,
Speaking of price,
we're just
Oh.
going to jump right into it. The Sony 135mm F1.0, I mean, not 0, but 1.8 was announced today officially. And it was teased already on rumor sites and such.
Yeah.
And who best not to have us talk about it than the Vong? So, if you haven't had the chance, to make sure later to check out Jason's video on it because he got early access.
please appreciate
to
that. Thank
the
you.
lens.
Thank you for the quick plug.
Okay, so the price.
Price.
We had a hiccup a little bit
All right,
going
we're
into
going
earlier.
straight for the price right now. Yeah.
What
it's
happened?
The strange. Okay, so it's the strangest thing. Okay, I was told that it was going to be $1,900, which
Approximately.
it is approximately $1,900, and it is. The price is like what $1,898 on B&H.
Yes.
But right when the embargo lifted, B&H had it for $1,798, and I'm just like, what? You know, everybody was just like commenting, like, well, you got the price wrong. I was like, no, that's not what I was told. But honestly, if it was, I would have actually preferred it to be $1,798.
Mm-hmm.
That was the pricing that I was kind of expecting, you know, somewhere near the G Master 85 1.4.
Right. I figured that, and considering some of the other price points out there, Was hoping it'd be. I was kind of cool with that 1798 earlier, actually.
Yeah,
Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
Yeah,
And then,
B&H, you didn't have to put the price
and then
back.
when the price went up, I was just like, that's gonna be harder to sell.
$100 off.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I get the EDU discount, so
Okay, all
I'll
right.
get a little bit of a discount there.
Mr. Teacher.
But let's talk a little bit about the features. It has a linear motor autofocus system, so when you used it,
Yeah.
it felt smooth, quiet.
It was smooth. It was quiet. I mean, like it's really different when you use the Sigma 135 Art 1.8, right?
Can we?
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
shoot,
It's
there
a
it is.
fantastic. You just bumped the mic.
We've just lost everybody.
Yeah, it's a fantastic lens. Absolutely great for portraits. I mean, like, again, during the test that I've done with it, comparing it with the Zeiss Bodice, the autofocus is definitely okay, decent. If you're doing portraits, it's fine. But when it comes to video autofocus, you're going to hear that motor in the lens just going off. But with the G Master 135, it is very quiet, and the rack focusing is really smooth. Whereas the 135, the Sigma, it is a little bit choppy. Now, I was told there were couple of new firmware updates for the Sigma lenses, so we haven't got a chance to retest the 135 yet. But once I get both copies of lenses in my hands, I will do a retest.
Which ones do you want to test again, Jason?
The 135 G Master.
Jason,
And
it's silent. I don't hear anything with the focusing.
Are you sure about that?
I don't hear it. It's so quiet.
Oh my god, it's not even focusing right now.
Yeah, I don't hear anything, Jason.
God, that's it. Bring some life back to that lens. I don't think it's working. All right.
Okay.
What else is there?
It says dust and moisture resistant.
Dust and
as
moisture
we're
resistant.
expecting. Rounded 11 blade diaphragm. So nice bouquet.
Nice bouquet. Well, some people
More
were actually commenting on my photos that they noticed the cat-eye shaped bokeh. And there were quite a handful of people that were kind of complaining that, well, it's a G Master lens and you're getting these cat-eye shaped bokeh. So
Some people don't like that, but I guess.
Yeah.
There's some certain looks to it.
I mean, I think Gordon Lang did like a review, well, not a review, but he did some sample photos with his, and when he stopped down to 2.8, the bokeh is nice and round.
Okay, cool. The reason why I'm interested in checking this lens out, I think they did talk about the faster autofocusing system. Like the lens focuses pretty quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I did use this. I think I was using an EF version, and I didn't feel too confident in it in terms of its performance. It was okay. Now, granted, I didn't use the E-mount version, but an EF one with the Sigma MC11. But I just want to see how well it operates for sports. Something I would probably check out for basketball
That's
or
something
volleyball.
that's something that they advertise as well. At 135 is going to be good for indoor sports.
Yes.
With that f1.8 aperture.
Yes. And I know the folks that probably have been with Canon at some point, the 135 f2 was actually is highly regarded. The price point might be an issue. I'm just curious for those of you that are in the chat, if that's something that you could stomach in terms of price, what would be a price that you would go for? Now, talking about that, then we did research the price a little more. The A-mount version is $17.98.
Okay. All right.
So the A-mount is around the same price already, but this one is $100 more. So
New.
just
It's
right.
new. It's flashy. It's mirrorless. And let's just talk about the weight really quick. I mean, like, yeah, you do have the Sigma. The Sigma has decent autofocus, but at the same time, the Sigma is 2.49 pounds.
Just do a little more curls. We'll be fine. Hey man, this is $600.
Some people aren't gonna mind the weight of it. You know, if it does what it needs to do, they're gonna be happy with it. But if you're someone who travels a lot, I mean, you have the G Master being almost half a pound lighter. You're shaving half a pound. It does make a difference, especially when you're carrying a lot of stuff in your bag. But if you want to go even lighter than that, there's the Zeiss Bodice 135 f2.8, which is almost a pound less than the Sigma 135, so about 1.4 pounds. I'm sorry I can't do the gram conversion for you guys, for those of you who are watching outside the States.
Yes.
But the Zeiss Bodice is definitely a lot lighter.
I don't know. I like the thought of having a 135 in my arsenal. I don't own any, but
yeah, let's talk about this. Is this a lens for you? Is this a lens for everybody out there?
I'm actually right now I'm okay with the 70 to 200. Really,
yeah.
For me though, that's what I'm saying. I think if you're doing applications towards portraits, I think I can see the look to go with it.
Yeah.
But for sports, like if I shoot indoors with decent lighting, the 70-200 is fine. To be perfectly honest, I can get the 70 I need, get to the 200 that I need quickly, and get great autofocus.
Yeah.
So, I it'd be more specialized. Like if I really want to get a lower ISO, I could do it with a 135. But it's not like, because I already own the 7200, it's not something I'm going to leap out there and jump for.
Yeah, I feel like I share the same sentiment with you with the 7200. It's just that the versatility is just extremely helpful. I've shot with the 135 before for weddings as well, and sometimes it's just like, dang, I'm locked into this focal length, and I can go into crop mode APS-C to get like a different focal length, but it just doesn't compare to having a 7200. Yeah, with the 135 you can get in closer, but what if you need to back up a little bit? What if you're kind of situation where you're just like, oh shoot, like I wish I'm a tad bit wider, but I'm stuck with this particular focal length.
I mean, and the difference is 1 1/3 stops of light, and the Sony cameras are doing pretty good at this point. So performance wise, I think, do you want that really crisp shallowness in your photos? Is that going to be important to you? It's something you have to decide for yourself. I'm okay with having the flexibility, because the flexibility is more important to get the shot than not getting the photo in the first place. But that's just my application of how I would use the lens. So portrait folks will have their own kind of thing going on.
Yeah, portrait folks will probably have like a different insight to this too. Because personally for me, like you were talking about 1.8 versus 2.8, and 2.8 does the job for you. I feel like if I were to shoot full body portraits or like medium shots, 2.8 is enough, because like compared it to the 1.8 and 2.8, the 1.8 gave a slightly blurrier background, but it was almost so hard to tell unless you zoom in or you do a close-up shot. That's
it. I mean, and like you got 135 at 1.8. Well, if you shoot at 200, you back up a little bit for a portrait. You might be able to emulate some of that compression.
That's what I was thinking too.
Out of focus areas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But shooting 200,
that'd be a good, interesting test to see.
It is, and I tried that, and I tried including that in my comparison, shooting 200, 2.8, and try to match that up to look with this 135, but. Again,
it's going to look different for sure, though, because of the compression.
It looks different, but it's also hard to shoot in the environment that we were in. Like, I always find myself in such tight spaces that it's just hard to use these types of focal length. So for me, I'm based on my usage and the types of places that I go and the work environment that I'm in. And 135 is definitely a hard focal length to work with.
I'm curious about wedding folks, too, who shoot weddings, if that's something that they would consider using instead of a 70 to 200.
Yeah.
If they do a two-body setup.
And that just reminded me, like, the 135 G Master actually has the closer minimum focusing distance compared to the other ones out there.
The 135?
The 135 G Master. So if you were to do I wouldn't say macro ring shot, but detail shots of maybe the invitations or the ring, I personally find it that I was able to nail the focus and get as close as I can to some of these objects, as opposed to using a 7200. The 7200, the minimum focusing distance is like, I can't remember the numbers exactly, but it's a lot harder to get really close to a particular subject. Now, I would personally use a dedicated macro lens for those type of shots, but if you are a wedding photographer and you don't want to carry too many lenses, the 135 can do double the duty.
Nice. It's good to know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
We got a super chat donation from Michael Hancock. Happy hour beers, guys. You guys look tired. Yes, because we've been out in the desert shooting all day. We had a blast.
Yes.
Yeah. We need a bang. Danny needs a bang.
I definitely can't. No beers, for sure. No. Nothing like that.
We're hanging in there. He has to drive later.
Yes.
Woo! All right. David Lopez says he tuned out. He doesn't really care about what we talked about, and he just came back.
Shoot. Damn it. I'm so sorry.
Well, let's see what you guys have to say. Let us know in the chat. It's the 135 for you. How would you use it? How do you feel about it? Everything. Just let us know your thoughts. Okay.
I don't know. I'm looking here.
All right. So Troy says he loves the versatility of the 7200. Michael Hancock says, I pretty much nailed the price last night. Good job.
Should try to pick the lotto numbers. Might be good. Dave Sincere, I would go with the 70-200 over the 135. More versatility.
Yeah. Chris Meets Exotic. I haven't heard about it yet. Is it a prime lens? Yes, the 135 is a prime lens.
Yes.
You already said Dave Sincere.
Okay. Rai Uemura says, I don't regret buying the Sigma 135. The weight isn't worth the extra $500. I didn't care for the aperture ring from the 85 GM, which the 135 also has.
Nice.
Fair points.
And that's the thing, people will, there are people who wouldn't mind it, with the muscular builds. You guys probably hold the Sigma 135 better than I can. Eli says, Sony A-mount what? Dang, that Shade. That shade.
Ouch.
Nicholas asks, is the 135 good focal length for video? I saw your video. Is it just for niche shots? The 135 is a typical focal length for people in the filmmaking world. I mean, like there's a set of primes they use, and 135 is definitely in there in the kit. So great for close-up shots, just because there's the least amount of distortion when you're shooting faces.
You get tight compression. You get a nice tight compression.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shot.
If you're saying like for video, like general video, I wouldn't think you would need something like that. But if you're into like filmmaking, I think the 135.
Where's Corey? Corey, help us out if you're in
Corey or Zed Pro Media. If you're in the house, let us know what are your thoughts on using the 135 for cinematography.
It's all about anamorphic.
Yeah, what are we doing with our lives?
Tayo Faminu says, already have the 85 GM. I don't know if I can justify the 135.
I'm lost. Keep going.
David Lopez, if I had the money for either the 135 or the 7200, I'd go for the 7200 for versatility. I feel like the 135 for me would be too tight for the type of work I do. Also, don't shoot portraits often.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a pretty niche lens, I feel like. Devin Ron, I like the idea of close focusing versatility. I want a long macro like a 150, but a couple extension tubes on that 135 might get it close to 1:1. Let's see. All right. Is there anything
Michael
else?
Mistro was saying he uses the 135 Milvis for manual lens for video. Yeah.
All right. And we're seeing people are talking about how this announcement did not concern them in any way. They want more APS-C lenses, and I think we do have a little bit of section on that.
I guess we'll dive into it. We can kind of pivot a little bit since
I want to talk about the remote, but I guess we'll have to put that on hold.
I think there was just it was posted on Sony Off Rumors that there was a statement made by Mr. Masaki Oshima, Senior Imaging Products and Solutions, mentioning that they do plan to exceed customers' requests with regards to APS-C gear. Expect some things to be released in 2019. So
yeah,
we got the 6400.
Yeah.
So hopefully lenses and other things come around with that.
I know and I really feel the sentiment. I feel the APS-C crowd out there. I mean, you got the 6300, 6500, the 6400. We're like 3 bodies in and only 1 lens.
I mean, there are a lot of bodies in, Jason.
Yeah.
A5100.
Well, I'm saying like with the amount that came out. I'm not sure the timeline of the 6000 and how many lenses came out around that time.
They had the NEX series. Dude,
yeah.
They've been at it for a while.
So I'm guessing it's been pretty crickets for so long.
For the most part, other than the 18 and 135 that came out.
Okay, yeah. So hopefully when they announce this Mythico A7000, that there's some lenses that gets supplied along with the camera body.
I'm just looking for some more affordable options for folks to get them eased into the system.
I don't know about affordable, but definitely, definitely more lenses. I think we're all itching for like a 16 to 55 f2.8 zoom for the APS-C. I think I asked this question on my Instagram too, and like people are definitely asking for a zoom lens f2.8 or even like a 18 to 35 1.8 equivalent to Sigma.
Speaking about a zoom lens, Jason, why not the 17 to 28 Tamron f2.8?
Right, dang, way to just segue to that.
Right?
Yeah, 17 to 28. I'm excited for that.
Think about it.
I'm excited for
you
that.
Want a light lens, right? People want a 1750, a 1650, but if we ask for one, it might be a pretty big lens. Granted, I would say they could probably make it smaller if it was designed for APS-C.
Yeah.
I would imagine they could have. However,
would hope so.
Doesn't exist right now. This doesn't exist. So honestly, if you were using the Tamron lenses on an APS-C system, it'd be pretty interesting. 1720 f2.8, 20 to 75 f2.8, and jumping into the other lens, they announced a 35 to 150 in development too. So they're kind of rounding these lenses out.
I'm thinking the more exciting thing for me is the Tamron 17 to 28. I was out shooting today at the desert for the portrait stuff. I was kind of like
in New York.
In New York, the desert in New York. I was kind of like dual wielding two A7 IIIs, an 18, and the Bodice 40mm. Really like that combination a lot. But I kind of also like thought about my run and gun setup more, and I feel like I really like the 16 to 35 and the 85. If I can find a way to slim the 16 to 35 more, I would definitely want something like that. And you reminded me the 17 to 28 coming out. That's perfect. If it's as small as we believe it is, I'm gonna get really decent focal lengths out of that 17 to 28 in both full frame and in APS-C mode. Great running gun lens.
Price?
They did not.
And so it's still up in the air in terms of what the pricing's going to be.
Do you think they'll jack it up?
I think our guess last time was under 1,000.
Yeah, I think with the success of the Tamron 2075, I wouldn't be surprised if they just even try to go head in and just charge a little more than they would ask for. With such raving reviews after the Focus firmware update, I think they might be. I think if anything, they'll probably go a little over 1,000.
A little over 1,000.
Just because there aren't a lot of options out there.
Right.
For a 17 to 28 f2.8 zoom, aside from the 16 to 35 f2.8.
You know, honestly, well, speaking about options, Jason, it actually seems like you might be able to put your Sony glass on the Nikon cameras. Can you believe that? We're not going to talk too much about it, but if you haven't heard already, it looks like the company TechGuard is putting together an adapter that's going to allow you to put Sony E-mount lenses on Nikon.
That's interesting.
The Nikon Z.
Nice. I would like to try that out. The autofocus is probably garbage, but
that's going to be interesting. At least it lets you test different cameras out with the same lenses.
That's going to be a very niche market, right?
We might even see Canon. Who knows?
That's a very niche market. I mean, like at that point, why would you buy a Sony lens to use for your Canon or Nikon mirrorless when you can get the cheaper options from their own respective company brands?
Like I said, maybe they found a way to make it work well. Who knows? I don't know. But I thought it was interesting.
That'd be funny.
And finally, speaking of interesting things, Jason, we have something that everyone's completely ignored about recent announcements. This new technological device that allows you to control things from a distance.
Bluetooth remote. So early in the live show, we're like, man, it'd be interesting if we can set up this live show or we vlog with the 135 and this remote gets announced with it. You know, we can just hit the record button from far away and we'll get this nice epic compression with the 135. How amazing would that be? How amazing would that Bluetooth remote be?
So as far as information about this Bluetooth device, its actual name is RMT P1BT. Pricing is going to be roughly $80 or so.
That's all we figured out. I was thinking about $80.
I think I'm just saying it.
Roughly. Yeah.
They didn't list a U.S. price.
It's a pretty hefty price for a Bluetooth remote.
So I guess the point being is it's allowing folks who shoot landscape, architectural work, astrophotography, still motion, group portraits, and more to have Bluetooth connection with the camera, because usually we use infrared.
Yeah.
So you have an infrared to control to do your thing.
And that's the thing. You have to be in front of the camera to get the infrared to work properly.
Right. So then now you have access to Bluetooth. Now, to be completely honest, in my opinion, I mean, you can pretty much just use your phone for the most part if you need to trigger the shots or anything. But if the Bluetooth enables other features on there,
yeah,
I think it might be interesting. I just don't know what it does.
I think I saw it. Wasn't there like an image posted or something? There's like a C1 like a thing on it. I don't know. We're playing our video again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wasn't there like a little image that they have for the remote?
We're stalling. It's not good. Okay, I'm gonna jump to the chat really quick and see what's going on.
I'm just looking for the remote.
Folks, I'm trying to hang in there. I think I'm about to hit like exhaustion very soon.
Okay, I see it now. So it kind of looks like a Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
There's a plus and minus button on top of what I assume to be the shutter button, and right below it is AF on, so you can trigger the autofocus, back button autofocusing if you want to with that, or C1, whatever you program the C1 to be. But it's looking very aesthetically pleasing. Works for your PlayStation.
It does?
No.
Oh,
You turn on your PlayStation.
Don't make things up, Jason. People will believe us. No, they won't.
Works for Switch too, I heard.
All right.
Yeah. We hyped this remote, but we have nothing to really talk about. What is this remote even?
I'm so sorry.
Ah.
I think that's it right now, Jason. We'll take some questions for the next 7 minutes or something. I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out already.
Oh snaps! All right, we're losing Danny here. So
yeah,
we'll do our best. I'm gonna go ahead and read off some comments, but start queuing the hashtag for questions and answers. QA.
Let's do that.
Let's see here. 135 is great for reaction shots for videos, nice eye close-ups, and excellent portrait lens. Set 88, Nick 8. Gordon Lau, do you think they will replace the 85 G Master with focusing XD focusing version 2? I think so. I think, with any lenses, they're going to come out with a version 2 of some sort.
We're going to see it at some point. I just don't know when.
They will update these G Master lenses.
I would imagine we're going to see
a few more lenses.
We're going to see other we're
going to see a cycle before a recycle. Let's see.
Knight Rider saying APS-C zoom lenses that are needed is a 10 to 18 f2.8. Does that even exist on other manufacturer?
I don't know.
16 to 50 2.8, 50 to 135 2.8.
See here. Chris Basic Exotic says, fun fact, Sony NYC has a lens lending program that allows you to take out any GM or Zeiss lenses for 5 hours out in the city, and I'll try out the 135 GM there.
Cool.
This secret is no longer public. I mean, or is public now. Everybody's going to rush to this New York lending system and borrow lenses.
Nicholas Jr. says, I wish Sigma would have launched an 18 to 35 f1.8 for mirrorless. I mean, you can adapt. I mean,
if they can slim it down, that'd be fantastic. FJH Photography Tamron for the win, making excellent Sony zooms on the cheap. We don't know the price yet, but we'll see.
$12,000.
Oh no!
Just like that 400 2.8.
Which he doesn't have. The Great Vizzini says, I need a really low-cost full-frame camera, something close to an entry-level casual shooter cam. If not, I cannot imagine leaving the APS-C world.
Speaking of low-cost full-frame cameras, we actually didn't talk about this. The Canon EOS RP.
Well, I think we talked about it.
Oh, never mind. We
talked about it last week, folks.
We talked about it. I'm so sorry.
We're going to get our hands on. If they have a hands-on at WPPI,
I'm so exhausted.
I'll let Danny touch it, and hopefully he'll drop it on
I won't even be there, unfortunately, Jason. It's all
Dang it, Danny. Let's see here. I love my adapters from the Great Vizzini.
Francisco wants to adapt the Canon 1.2.
Let's see. Okay, Chris Beats is on. You guys keep talking about the versatility of lens. How is the distortion, the clarity? What size is the lens? I don't know what lens you're talking about. 17 to 28?
I think it's 17 to 28. We don't know yet.
We don't know. Nothing is out. Nothing is out yet. Hopefully there's not too much vignetting at the 17 wide end.
Yeah.
MJ says, I'm taking a shot every time Jason says niche. I'm on my second bottle. Niche. All right, let's see here. It says Michael Hancock. Awesome, guys. Gonna grab some pizza at the Excalibur Hotel. Oh gosh, safe travel home, Danny.
Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna need every bit of it.
Knight Rider says, honestly excited for the remote, not because I'm gonna buy one, but the Chinese knockoff are on their way. Devon Ron says, have you guys seen the new Sony polarizing filters they announced? Is this Sony's first step into the filter game? I can't answer that. I don't really know. I'm already rocking a set of filters myself already, so. FJH says, where is Sony lacking in their cameras that they could improve on?
Just UI, flippy screen. That's what I want. But that's just me being what I want.
Don't do it.
Nicholas Jr. saying, any comments on the Canon M50 speed booster? EFM dead? I got it right here.
No.
Beautiful.
I'm glad it's not on my channel.
It's amazing.
I'm glad it's not on my channel. Got a massive censorship on that. Oh, please. See here. QA, how's the distortion and clarity on the 135? Let me know. Watch my video. Let me know. What do you see? I feel like it's really good. Really, really good. Distortion-wise, not seeing too much of it.
Paco, do you know if you can use an SSD Samsung T5 to store photos directly from the A7?
I don't think that's possible. You're living in the future, man. You're living in the future. Steve, best place to buy 6400 in Hong Kong. Go to SimCity.
Like the video game?
Not Sin City. Sim City.
Right.
Like a SIM card. Oh,
That's
there's a
what
game
it-
called SimCity?
Yeah,
Holy crap, I didn't know that.
that's weird.
It's called SimCity. Check out SimCity. It's in Mongkok.
All right.
All right. MJ says, appreciate you guys. Be safe out there. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Danny, hang in there, man. We'll get you a bang.
Oh, shoot. It's going to be pretty brutal.
All right. Guys, I think that's it for Monday Live, right?
That is going to do it for Monday Live.
Okay.
Tuesday Live.
Tuesday Live. We'll do our best to have a Monday. We should be back Monday next week.
Let's not give any promises. Just stay tuned for that, though.
Well, thanks for joining us on the Monday Live that rarely occurs. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining us again. And we'll see you guys on my channel next Monday.
David Osler, he's going to be here longer at WPPI. I'm leaving tonight.
David Osler is at
Tomorrow.
WPPI?
Is he here?
Oh my gosh.
David Osler, are you here?
David, are you here?
Summon the David Osler.
Let us know. Yeah, I'm probably going to peace out the day after tomorrow, too, so.
Don't tell people you're leaving New York.
I'm leaving New York. We're in
not-
New York right now. It's snowing, right? If you don't believe me, here's some snow. See snow? Snow. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace. Oh, crap. How do I end this? There's too much stuff to end here.
Oh, no.
Stop streaming.
Don't end your life.
Click OK.
A7S3, what is going on?